We've faced some challenges in our life, but none as devastating as this storm. When we returned, everything was in ruin. We didn't know what direction our lives would take next. When we phoned our State Farm representative, he helped ease the transition period before we could rebuild. Now our lives are slowly getting back on track. Our agent really helped us and our community. It's nice to have someone we could trust at such a trying time. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
Rolling Stone magazine calls it a triumph. Time magazine calls it breathtaking. The New Yorker calls it a masterpiece. Coming this holiday, a man, a woman, a romance for all times. Starts December 23rd in selected theaters.
With Smoke Enders, you keep on smoking for the first 5 weeks while you learn to quit. Then spend the final 2 weeks acquiring the skills to live happily forever as a non-smoker. No scare tactics, no gums, patches, or herbal concoctions. Smoke Enders is the oldest and most successful smoking cessation program ever devised. Call Smoke Enders today.
And now you shall wait no more, as a new block of tickets are now on sale for the Phantom of the Opera, now playing at the glorious Pantages Theatre in Toronto. Order Phantom by phone, 416-872-2222, and engage yourself in the Phantom of the Opera.
A juicy sirloin steak combined with our famous sautéed shrimp, including coffee and dessert, only $29.95 for a limited time. For good times, tap the keg. At Jack Fraser's, men's Haggard double knit slacks are only $49. With a selection of colors and a price of $49, you don't need an excuse to look good. Men's Haggard double knit slacks, $49, only at Jack Fraser's.
Spokane's best news, weather, and sports tonight at 6 and 11 on KAYU Fox 28. Coming up after the break, Ramsey Lewis, Miles Davis, and George Benson. You're listening to Light, Just Right, Easy 103 FM. As that collides with another system moving up from the Gulf of Mexico, it could bring us some heavy rainfall before week's end. In the Upper Peninsula, it could mean some wet flurries, as well as the jet stream just clears the Minnesota and Ontario border. If it pushes lower, we could see some lower temperatures at the start of next week. Today's high, 68 degrees, and low tonight in the high 40s. Right now, it's 62 degrees at 93.9 The River.
I'm Christopher Lee Grant, and this is a Channel 10 Sports Short. The New York Mets have signed reliever Burt Robinson to their roster this afternoon to boost their sagging bullpen. Robinson was put on waivers from the St. Louis Cardinals on Tuesday and has seen limited action since returning from the DL last month. The Mets have reported that Robinson is in excellent health and is expected to pitch as early as Friday afternoon against the Colorado Rockies. Bobby Sox, poodle skirts, and cherry colas, plus the fabulous hits of the 50s and 60s. Tune in to Mel's Diner right here Monday through Friday with Mike Mason on 105.5 More FM.
The fire had burned through the night, and Battalion 18, Ladder 27, and Pumper 43 have been on the scene since arrival. They ensured that the blaze was out and there was no one left inside. 14 people are now homeless, but luckily no injuries or fatalities. Fire officials have stated that the historic 3-story building was built without sprinklers, and it falls under the exemption for sprinklers for a building that age and height under a bylaw passed in 1978. From the 5 Points in Barrie, Christopher Lee Grant, Total News.